for San Antonio. Look at the revenue decline this year from the enrollment and what we anticipate for next year. It comes to around $31 million.
Our top story, budget shortfalls for schools. School attendance on the decline in some districts. South San announcing they may soon ask voters to decide on raising taxes to cover a projected $7 million budget shortfall. We're in the newsroom right now finding out those numbers of school districts facing budget shortfalls. And Adam King live now with how many school districts are seeing red when it comes to the bottom line, Adam?
Well, Randy, we're looking at 3 for now. As you said, South San, also the Northeast School District and San Antonio School District. Now, they understand the problems of why they're having trouble getting students in the doors. It's the answers to those problems that are a little hard to come by.
Not only are we facing budget shortfalls because the legislature refuses to act and fund public education appropriately, but we're also losing a whole lot of students.
Schools in San Antonio facing million-dollar deficits in budgets.
We are in the process of trimming $12 million from our budget, but even with that, we are still facing about $17 million that we need to come up with.
We look at the revenue decline this year from the enrollment and what we anticipate for next year. It comes to around $31 million.
Local school districts know why the money is missing.
This year, we're nearly 2,000 students less than we had last year, and we expect that decline to continue into next year, which impacts revenue.
And may be forced to eliminate jobs this summer by not filling positions left open by retired workers.
So typically we'll have between 300 and 400 that will leave on their own every single year through retirement or going elsewhere. So instead of hiring all of those positions back, we'll be hiring about 100 fewer than we normally would.
The San Antonio Independent School District even looking at changing the way they educate some students.
One of the things that we're doing in our district is we've been opening up a number of specialized schools with different options because we know parents are looking at that.
And what the people living in these districts fear the most is the dreaded TRE or tax ratification election. San Antonio School District had voters approve one of these in November of last year. They're still feeling a shortfall this year, and the Northside ISD, they told me earlier today there are no plans for now to propose a TRE. Back to you.
All right, Adam, thank you. We're up in edit